If you had to boil it down to one thing or one concept, I'd say I have more confidence or more, I feel like I've got a better handle on the bigger picture rather than being focused on my day-to-day chores and trying to keep up with the farm. Now I feel like I'm on top of things and you've kind of got this bird's eye view in a way that I just didn't have time to attain on my own previously. That's how I'd probably try and sum it up. So my name is Max Varney. We're now milking 300 cows here in Pew Pew in the King Country. I came from America and there's nowhere else I'd rather be than here in Pew Pew. A good friend of mine once said, what's the difference between a good farmer and an average farmer? Oh, about 2 weeks. And really that's the truth. Somebody who acts before rather than reacts, that's the difference in farming, I think. Our first step into automation was automatic cut removers, and that would have been 6 years ago. And that was on its own transformational, from 2 people in the shed to then being able to just have one a lot of the time. And that made a big impact. But it wasn't until the last 1.5 years, 1.5 seasons, that we've gone a bit further with that automation and really, the things compound on each other and made huge gains. I think the biggest thing would be being able to pair halter with our easy dairy drafting gate. The two work really well together. On their own, they're fantastic products, but when you put them together, the benefits do compound. And it just streamlines things, things that used to take X amount of time are now, that time's cut in half, or sometimes just eliminated in terms of like mating. In terms of challenges with the easy dairy gate, there haven't really been a lot of challenges because the backup support was phenomenal. I'm not a tech person, but when I had a tech problem, it could be fixed remotely through the internet. Nick was able to log on to the computer. I could see him working on the computer and solving any issues that I had either had or created. So that's been incredibly helpful. Pre-automation, there was a lot more labor on farm. Probably less got done overall, like productivity was less, and a bit more time, not doing mundane jobs, but doing jobs that you have to do and they take time and you just haven't got time for the bigger picture. And you're more reactive than proactive, definitely. Well, as I said, it started with the automatic cut removers, and then now we've gone with the halter for virtual fencing, heat and health detections, the easy dairy drafting gate, bovonic quad sense mastitis detection. Wet-it system in particular, there's a 20-minute savings per milking, so that's twice a day, 40 minutes a day. That's a lot of time, and it's something, like you say, we've always done it, so you think you just carry on, but if there is a better way that the result is just as good, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. The bovonic, we're now achieving more days of excellence milk, so there's an immediate financial benefit there. I think we're getting on top of our mastitis quicker, and their recovery is quicker, so there's a return there. But then we don't strip cows anymore, so there's a huge time savings. Put a dollar value on that? I don't know if I can, but it's there. The drafting gate, the huge value there, and previously with mating, you had to have 2 people in the shed every morning. Now it's a 1-person job, so that's 10, 11, 12 weeks, however many weeks of mating you do, of a labor unit save. It's huge. So I think there's definitely return on investment there. I'm confident of it. There's also the lifestyle side of it. I get an extra 20, 30 minutes of sleep because halter gets my cows on.